Hello, YouTubers out there. So, first of all, Happy New Year's. So glad to say that 2021 is finally here and 2020 is finally gone. I think we can all kind of agree to that. Hopefully, the New Year's brings everybody great things, lots of health, lots of beautiful wishes for everybody out there in the world. And come on, 2021, we can't wait. It's gonna be better. So today's video, we're gonna be talking about the pros and cons on this little stylus pen that I bought. Here's the little box it came with. It is an active capacitive stylus pen. I know it sounds kind of fancy, but it's just for different kinds of screens on tablets, phones, and I will be giving you the pros and cons. I actually like this pen quite a bit for the price, so stay tuned. Hi, hello, and what's up, YouTubers? Welcome to PC by CP, or Pros and Cons by Coach Pat, where I give you real life evaluations on everyday products. If you enjoy my videos, hit that like button, and please don't forget to subscribe. Thanks. So let's get right into it. Pros and cons for this little stylus pen. It's actually, pretty nice for the price. So that is the number one pro. The price. I paid, I think, about $24. I bought it on the Wish app. They have it on eBay, they have it on Amazon, they have different colors. They have it pretty much, in all those market websites. It's super comfortable, so definitely another pro. It's kind of like holding a regular pencil or a regular pen. It's not super fancy. It doesn't have any, the rubber kind of, to hold it, but it's super nice. It's super light. It's comfortable. It's like a regular pencil. The other thing, it works well, or it works great with all types of devices, all brands. So it works well with my Samsung phone. It works great with my wife's iPad, with the regular little Android tablet I have, and it works well with my Windows tablet. It's just super simple. That's the other pro I love about it. And hopefully you guys can see that little button right there. If you press it, light turns on. Nice little blue light there. It's on. You're ready to go. It's ready to use. There's no connectivity issues. It's not Bluetooth. You got to pair it. You got to do this. You got to do that. No, it's just, you got to pair it with one tablet then with the other. Nope. Just turn it on. Ready to use. Like I said, it works with all of my devices. And turn it off. You're good to go. Set it down. Real easy to use. The other thing I love about this is the little tiny, small, fine tip. I love that little tip because if you're like me, or maybe you're not like me, you're scrolling down your phone and you got to check that little checkbox there. And man, you try, and you're like, miss. So you got to kind of make it bigger, zoom in, click that little checkbox. That's super annoying, at least for me. Anyways, this little thing solves my issues. If you're using a tablet, the little checkbox is usually a little bigger, so I don't really have too much problems. But sometimes using a small screen cell phone, I have some issues. So with this little fine tip pen, it's like boom, 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 super easy, super convenient, really good for all those things. And of course, there's gotta be a couple of cons. Actually, there's not many in this pen, especially for that price, like I said. The number one con that I have, and I don't even know if they can really fix this with such a, I guess thin type of pen, is the battery life. It's supposed to last a few hours, and I'm quite sure it does, but I wish it would last a little longer, so that way you wouldn't have to charge it every day, or maybe, twice a day or something like that. There are some devices you plug them in, you charge them, and they work for days. So this is not one of those, but I guess they really can't fit any bigger battery inside of this thing, so you got to kind of deal with it a little bit. But it is one of those drawbacks that I definitely think maybe a little more expensive one has a longer lasting battery than this one. So, maybe I went the cheaper route, but it's good for me. But again, so the other con, it is so small, so tiny, so like a pencil, you can lose this very easily. So if you just put it down, you forget about it, gone. Or, you leave it at home, you leave it at your desk, and, unless you have that little pocket here, you tend to lose. So I wish this pen would have like a little magnetic thing on it that it could, you know, kind of snap to the side or to the bottom of your tablet. I know some of the more expensive ones have that. This one obviously doesn't. And sometimes I wish they could just come with a maybe like a little plastic tab that you can kind of maybe stick to your tablet and it will snap in there. It doesn't even have to be magnetic. It'll just hold it for you. I'm quite sure it would be very easy to do, but this one doesn't have it either. So those are really the only two cons. You can lose it very easily, and the battery life. And again, the battery life is one of those things that how much of a bigger battery can you put in this thing? So the only other thing I wanted to show you guys is the charging port. So the little top comes right off, and when you put it back, I don't know if you guys can hear that. I'm gonna put it a little closer. Take it out. So it's a little click. It's magnetic, so that part of it I like. Really, you shouldn't lose that unless you're kind of like hitting it or you take it off and you kind of set it aside. That is the charging port. It's a micro USB, guys. So it does come with a little charging cable, you know, regular USB side and the micro USB on the other side. I don't like those cables. They're so short that you can only charge it and just kind of, it stays there because it's so short. I have so many cables from all my other phones. So I use one of my other micro USB. They all work the same way pretty much. So that is another little tidbit. The cables, if you like them, great. If you don't, use any other cable. So all in all, definitely think it's a good buy. I like using this little stylus pen. It helps me out. Hopefully this video helps you guys out. If you like the video, hit the like button. Please don't forget to subscribe. It can help me out. Thank you so much, guys.